Okay, so for this video, we're gonna work on hip mobility, hip flexibility, and this is stuff that I typically do before every workout. So we'll start on the floor here. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna have one knee sticking straight out with the bottom leg, our lower leg at 90 degrees. And then I'm also gonna do that with my other leg sticking straight up to the side. That knee is also bent to 90 degrees. So from the side, it looks like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna lean forward for a count of 10 and then lean backward for a count of 10. Okay. So go ahead and go forward. And backward. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our knee to our ankle, and then for a count of 10, we're going to open up our hips. So nine, 10. Okay, so now that was one side, so now we have to switch to the other side. Same positioning. So we get our leg out straight, knee bent at 90 degrees, other leg out, knee bent at 90 as well. So forward again. And backward. And now hip opening. So our knee comes to our ankle again, and we'll go for 10. Okay, so now we've done that, we're gonna hop up into the bottom of a squat position. So we'll get down, make sure your heels stay flat on the ground. Instead, we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. Shift our weight from side to side, and then when we stand up, we're going to shoot our hips up first. So this way. Okay, so when we come all the way up, we're going to go feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to bring our hips around the forward and back and shift our weight along with our hips. And go opposite direction. Another time around. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go an even wider stance. And we're going to lunge down to one side. So we'll come down. Make sure that heel's staying flat on the ground. Your out leg should be straight. Instead of coming straight up, we're going to shift our weight to like it's a really wide squat stance. Okay? And then we're going to stand up with it, lock our knees, squeeze our butt cheeks together. Okay? Now, side lunge down to the other side, keeping that heel flat on, keeping this heel flat on the ground. This leg straight. And same thing. Shift our weight over to the side. Up, squeeze our butt together. Okay, and maintaining the same wide stance, we're going to straighten out one foot so it's pointing outward for you, and then deep lunge down to that side. Then as we come up, we're going to drive our heel to the floor. Instead of standing straight up, we're going to push back. Pull up our hand and straighten that front leg out. Okay? And then open up, switch to the other side. Deep lunge again. And same thing. We're going to drive through this heel, drive ourselves backward, hand comes up, leg goes straight. Okay, and now what we're going to do is get any sort of end table chair, or I'm using a tote that's about your knees height. So you'll set it slightly in front of you and to your left. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up our knee and we're gonna come over the top of the box. So we'll do this for 5. And we'll switch to the other side. Same thing, knee comes up, foot goes over the box for 5. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch, so then we'll come in line with our box. Instead of going around and over it this time, we're gonna go forward with our knee and back around. So pick our knee up, come back around the box. 3, 4, 5. Switch sides of that. Okay, put the box away. So now we'll find a space. Right, I'll use this wall here. So I'm going to face the wall. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to stand about arm's length away from it with my feet pointed at the wall, perpendicular to the wall. What I'm going to do is bring one foot up, kick it across, bring it back. Do this for 10. And reset yourself. Get ready for your other side. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll grab our wall, whatever we're using to hold ourselves up. We want to make sure there's nothing behind us, nothing in front of us, because what we're going to do is hold our hand out straight about shoulder height, and what we're going to do is we're going to kick the tips of our fingers. So bring our foot back, kick. We'll do this for 10 as well. Switch sides, same thing, hand about shoulder height. And that's typically what I do before I do any of my leg or lower body activities for weightlifting, things like that.